Hey guys! So today I'm back with another tutorial, this time for a jellyfish lamp. And so my best friend sent me one and I thought it'd be cool to make one, so let's get into how I did it. First, I kind of had to think it out because I wanted it to have my own design. So specifically, I wanted the markings of a moon jellyfish. And so I'm going to kind of show you the pattern that I created and how you can recreate it. To talk about the materials, I used pipe cleaners in 3 different shades of purple to make the bell. I used a light bulb lamp that I had lying around, but if you want to use fairy lights, they're okay too. I used wire, fabric, and more pipe cleaners for the tentacles, and to add a little flair to it, I also used beads and sticky pearls. And of course, later on, I used hot glue and scissors, but we'll get there. So to start off, I took my pale purple color, or whatever color you have lying around, as this color won't be seen, as the bottom part of the bell. Then I grabbed my dark purple pipe cleaner, which acts as my main color, and twisted about 1/2 inch down, or fingernail length, onto the pale purple pipe cleaner, folded it in half and twisted the other side down. You want to do this twice, making sure that each of the pipe cleaners are like the same height. Next, I cut the lilac pipe cleaner in half and hooked about 1/4 of an inch or a teeny bit onto the pale purple. I added one more dark purple pipe cleaner, then twisted the lilac pipe cleaner around and through the last limb of the dark purple pipe cleaner, and then hooked it on to the pale purple pipe cleaner. Once the full bottom line has been filled, you can grab the same color that you used for the bottom line and weave it through the hooded area of all of the dark purple pipe cleaners. And so for each individual dark purple section, what you want to do is make sure that the first limb is in the back and the second limb is in the front, so that all of them are facing the same way. The last step is to tie it tight and then fluff the bell as you see fit. In order to get that moon jellyfish shape, I ended up going in with my fist near the top and then near the edges curving up. And what you want to do is keep the S shape intact, so making sure that you do this motion at the same time all the way around the curve of the bell. Another note that I want to add is that a lot of this consists of material manipulation, so it's more about moving the pipe cleaners as you see fit. So you want to do this twice for both halves of the bell, and then after manipulating them, you can tie them together using just the pipe cleaners, or you can use hot glue for extra security. And for that extra pipe cleaner that comes from tying it, you can either put it on the inside if you have fairy lights, or if you kind of have a lamp like me, you can tie it up. Okay, now moving on to the tentacles. For the pipe cleaner tentacles, I had a small, medium, and large. The small was 1 pipe cleaner, the medium was 1.5 pipe cleaners, and the large was 2 pipe cleaners put together. For each of the tentacles, I thinned out the ends with scissors, and I basically just eyeballed it until I was happy with the thinness, and I also changed how high up I went depending on the size of the tentacle. To give it the spiral shape, I curled the pipe cleaner around a paintbrush that I had. You can really use anything, but since I wanted the spirals thicker, I used something bigger, and then I stretched it out and it was finished. For the fabric, I had some old scraps lying around, so I basically just cut it into strips, leveled it into different sizes, and then to give it some flair, I also ended up cutting the ends diagonally. For the wire, I really just used what I had. I found some beads lying around, and so I just kind of tied them off where I wanted to, and then I had some 3D sticking pearls and stuck them together on the wire, and then I just curled the ends. To put them all in, I flipped the bell over and attached them how I wanted to, making sure to space them all out. I ended up gluing down the fabric and the pipe cleaners, but for the wire, since it was so thin, I just ended up threading it through and tying it off. And that's basically it. This is how it turned out. I am in love with it. I would definitely make it for a friend or as a present for someone and do this all over again. Catch y'all later. I hope you enjoyed.